And Clayton and I had a period in our lives we both lived with my folks, which was pretty cool when you're out of college, trying to talk to girls. It's not that you live with your parents, you live with your friends' parents. And then lastly, we lived in D.C. in this place that was dubbed the Rat Factory after we moved out. But I mean, to use the only expression I know how to explain what this place looked like is a Clayton expression. It was just like, kaboom! It was bad. Anyway, all I want to say is that I was there in the beginning when Clayton and Stuart met in DC, in our great place, and they were very happy from the beginning. And they're even more happy now. So congratulations to the both of you. I'm happy to be here and be a part of it, and I wish you all the best.
Are they all giving toasts?
Hello. All right.
All y'all don't have to give thanks.
There's like 20 of us.
All right, truth be told, I met Clayton freshman year at WNL, and I think it was around December or January that Clayton started fretting to me about his rehearsal dinner toast. I'm like, are you serious? Girlfriend, what is this? What is he talking about? So that was 1996. Was it one? That was 1996. So that was about 12 years ago, and now I understand why Clayton was fretting about his rehearsal dinner toast.
Oh,
and
cute.
for Clayton got engaged. What was it? 8 months, 10 months ago, and for the last 8-10 months, I've been tormenting Clayton with just like, oh man, we've got this photo presentation ready for you. Sending him emails, just got in front of like, no, that's not happening. No. There's not going to be some roast of Clayton night. It's not happening. No, it's people here, family. So I've got him going, and the whole time I've got things in the back of my mind, but he's given us strict orders to not embarrass him. Which I'm also kind of like, what is embarrassing for Clayton? It's all kind of relative. What's embarrassing for me is clearly not embarrassing for Clayton. So I've got this whole repertoire of things here planned, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll talk about the first time I met Clayton. And I'm like, no, not that. I was like, all right, let's talk about, like some things that went on, in Pledge, not that, living together, coming down to New Orleans, Mardi Gras, stuff like that, I'm like, I got nothing. There's nothing I can say about Clayton that's, embarrassing. That's PG-13, exactly. No, but really, honestly, Clayton, I wish you the best. You have a beautiful bride here, and I'm going to spare you the embarrassment. You're quite welcome. I know. I think I've already had my pleasure just tormenting you enough. So and I knew you've been worried about this for so long. So anyway, I wish you both the best, and to the future.
Clayton, I didn't get $100, so I feel like I can say whatever I want to. I'm sorry, I'm fighting a cold, so please excuse my voice. But it's so great to be here tonight, and I just wanted to go on what Lee said. I think the Halls and the Ridgeways for tonight. This has been a great night, and also to thank the Kriglers for the weekend, and a special thank you to Juan and it's just been such a joy knowing you and loving you for the past 10 years and your precious family. And I just feel so blessed and honored to be a part of this. And Clayton, I'm not going to start crying, don't worry. But Stuart and I go way back. Freshman year, I was sitting in, for those of you that went to WNL, sitting in Buddy Atkins' office right before Rush, and I didn't quite make grades to go through Rush. Anybody else? and thought, talking to him and telling him that my dad went to WNL, that maybe he would, show me a little support and would maybe let me go through Rush. And after I gave him my whole sob story, he said, "Have you met Stuart Crickler?" Her dad went to WNL as well, and she can't go through Rush either. So, I think that week during Rush, we went to Hunan's together and bonded, and we joined a sorority. It all worked out, and we were like this close to graduating cum laude. So. We then became good friends junior and senior year in college, and then we moved to Washington together and have lived together for the past 6-7 years, so it's been a while, but it's just been so wonderful knowing you, and you're like more than a best friend, you're a sister, and I just am so blessed to have a dear friend like you. And anyway, so we moved to Washington, and we were having so much fun. And then we met Clayton.
Classic!
For those of you that are familiar with Washington, we're out at Smith Point. Library, a kind of like study break place. Right, well, after church, we went to Smith Point.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, this is the last time I'll tell this story, I promise. I've heard it a million times, but I looked across the room and I said, "There's Clayton Hall," to which Stuart replied, "Who?" I said, "Well, we went to college together," and they, started talking and realized that they both worked for Louisiana members and had so much fun in common. And at first I wasn't sure about it. Clayton was really loud and liked to talk a lot. And would bring all his magazines. He's the only person I know that highlights magazines. And we had to always watch LSU football, which I now love, not to offend any of the Louisiana people, or some obscure documentary on sharks or something. Through the years, I have grown to love Clayton, and we've had a lot of great times together. We've had beach trips and barbecues and Gold Cup and Washington Mardi Gras, and I was there for the first anniversary and the second anniversary and the third anniversary. It's just been so great to have been there from the beginning, and I am so happy for y'all. Y'all just bring out the best in one another, and you just can't help but smile and laugh whenever you're with y'all. And even though I'm moving from Washington in a month, Clayton, I promise I'll come back for lots of long weekends, and nothing will change. So, congratulations to both of you. I love you both very much.
Yay! Woo! Who's next?
Dismiss. You're wearing those pants, so I'll go too far.
You love these pants. My name is Spencer Murphy. I am Clayton's brother-in-law. And a couple bits of advice for you, Clayton. Number one, the good news is, because you're the first in this group to get married, you're home free. After tomorrow night, you can wail on these guys all you want. Because I did the same thing. I woodshedded my friends to the point that they were afraid to even stand up. And then they all got married, and I unloaded on them. So, although in the case of most of these guys, you probably don't have a problem because I met Clayton when he was 17, and I liked him immediately because he was my emotional age. I feel like he and I have really grown together to the point that we're both about 24 right now. So.